So it's May of 2022. I'm upstairs in my office in my townhome that I was living in Bellingham, Washington. And I'm wrapping up my last day of class for my last portion of my internship for my master's program in clinical mental health counseling. I get done with the class. I'm feeling very emotional, very excited, very, very happy, very intentional. And also, to be honest with you, very relieved because that was the end of a very long journey. I condensed my counseling degree into basically 2 years of what would really be about a 3.5-year program. I get done with my class and I go downstairs to call my wife because at that time we were coordinating on me moving up to Canada. So we had a lot of different things going on, a lot of craziness going on in my life. I go downstairs, I'm on the phone with her, and I'm sharing with her, hey, bring me up to speed on what's going on with the new place that we're looking at getting and the move and everything like that. Then all of a sudden, I find myself sharing with her about my schooling, sharing with her that this is the last day of class, that I just finished, I'm all done. And it was like a light bulb went off. I started crying. I started sobbing. Just this intense outlet of emotions. I couldn't even put into words with her exactly what I was feeling, but I said, I know that this is the purpose for my life. And I'm so grateful and I'm so humbled and I'm so blessed to know that all of this hard work now has culminated with me being able to get my license. And those tears, that crying, that outpouring of, it was joy. It was relief, but it was a lot of joy. There was a lot of, oh my gosh, it feels so good to be connected to my purpose and to live from my heart space because I love doing this counseling thing. I love it so much. It lights me up. And I hope that you have a career that you love and that lights you up, or a hobby or a passion. If you do, you'll know what I'm talking about, that sense of just really being connected to it. And I think that ability to be able to cry, that ability to be able to be connected into your passion, that's the beautiful side of all of this that doesn't get spoken about enough. We often think about crying as, crying when I'm sad, right? Crying with letting out those non-serving emotions. But there's also this whole other beautiful aspect of crying where when we're connected into our heart and we're connected into our passion, we feel it at that deeper level, guys, at that deeper level. Because we're connected into the depths of our heart, not only for the sadness, not only for the grieving, but for the joy and for the love. Those are all the beautiful ways that living from our heart can come through. Those tears, I remember exactly where I was on the couch in Bellingham, Washington. And I'm sure my wife could tell you the story too, when I just broke down into tears. I was crying so hard I couldn't even speak. That's how connected I was in my heart. That's how humbled, how grateful, and how blessed I felt. So I know a lot of what we have spoken about here in the book has been about, letting out those non-serving thoughts, feelings, and emotions, but there's a whole other component to it. Life gets so good, guys, when we get into our heart and we allow ourselves to cry, not just as a release of the pain and the grief, but with the peace, love, and joy of getting connected to our heart at the deepest level.